Thanks for joining. We've got the durianrider.com hat on. Let's have a look at this. This is Eve Lampert, Roubaix, doing some freestyle BMXing on the Specialized Roubaix. Look at this. Spectator leans out. Look at the band. That would not have happened if he had rim brakes. Look at this. Slow-mo on Flow Bikes Instagram here. And then just a bit of a tap of the bar there. He's grabbed too much brake. Well, not too much, but that's what happens when you have disc brakes. When you go to panic brake, you crash. Simple as that. Watch this again. So grabs a bit of front brake and the boom, that happens so freaking fast. Good ninja roll. He gets a tap on the ribs by the, look at that, so his front brake, he grabs the front wheel, and then boom, a bit more front wheel, skids, locks up, flip, tank slap, ba-bam, boom. That's carbon fiber bars in the bin. That whole bike will be going in the bin. Look at that slam. That's not on the cobbles there. Actually, the bike might be okay, but I'd get a new fork and I'd get new bars. And I'd probably question the integrity of the seat there. But that's a real... Let's have a do a slow-mo. The bike, yeah, the back wheel might be cracked. So, yeah, pretty much, Damn, that's crazy, isn't it? I've never seen nothing like that. So many World Tour riders write me, Duran Rider, it's never been this dangerous, ever. The disc brakes are making things so dangerous. They lock up way too easy. And we're on skinny wheels. Look at that, skating on cobbles. Imagine if it was wet today. Imagine the carnage today if it was wet. Look at the carnage last year in the wet. Imagine today in the wet. Everyone's on disc brakes now. Everybody in the World Tour is on disc brakes in the road race. Time trial accepted. For most races, I should say. We might see Team Ineos pull out some marginal gains with some rim brakes in the Tour. We'll see Pog winning races in rim brakes again. But look, he could have fractured his pelvis. Those cobbles, I've ridden these exact cobbles when I raced in France and raced in Belgium and trained all around here. That is no joke. These cobbles are so freaking hard. Boom, body slam. Man, he's so lucky. Oh man, that's the danger of disc brakes right there. So now all these noobs like disc brakes, you can stop quicker. Yeah, you stop quicker on your face. You know what I mean? Like, because the pressures, I mean, they're even running pretty soft pressures. Did you see the wheels skidding there? Well, watch it again. Look for the wheels skidding. They're running like, 80 PSI, 70 PSI. So, and they got 30 mils on. So imagine if this is like a standard road race setup. A standard road race tyre with road race PSI. You can see the logos lock. There we go. See those lock-ups where the logos lock up? That's disc brakes, man. Disc brakes on the road bike. In racing is very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous, okay? Very dangerous. They just lock up the wheel too quick. And your brakes are only as powerful as your traction point of your tyre. Once you break traction of the tyre, you lose control. You're going forward. You're losing control, So you can see the logos just locking up. Bam, that's some big lock-ups as well. That's some big lock-ups. Oh, he's got to practice with his brakes better. No, the noobs who write me this stuff, they've never trained with these pros. I've trained with over 1,000 World Tour pros, and their bike handling skills are accepted. Like they're freaky. And then you've got the freaks of the freaks in that peloton. Even better. They don't need disc brakes. Disc brakes are killing. Well, not killing. They're dangerous, man. They're killing safety, I should say, at this level. Look, see that skidding? And then boom. So, you know what I mean? Rim brakes would not have crashed on rim brakes. You wouldn't skid on rim brakes like that. You know what I mean? So that's the new 12-speed Durace discs. Way too powerful. Way too powerful. And he's running a 30mm tyre. Look at that. Just kicks him off the saddle, man. Like a rodeo. It's like, it's like a Mustang. This dude's like riding a Mustang. He's like a cowboy on a carbon freaking Mustang. So lucky, man. No gloves either. So lucky he had some smooth cops. So lucky, man. Look at that. So then look at that. You know what I mean? Sliding. What causes you to slide over the bars like that? It's when your disc brakes lock up and you're moving forward. You're jerking forward. There you go. This is totally debunks anyone out there who's saying disc brakes are safer on road bikes. Not at these speeds and not on road race tyres. Maybe in your driveway or something, but no. I wouldn't personally ever buy a disc brake road bike ever again. For gravel, for sure, they're great. When you got a 40mm tyre, yeah, they're fantastic. 50mm tyre, they're fantastic. But for a road race, I'm running 25, 28s, 23s even in some conditions. Disc brakes, no way, man. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. I was riding my S-Works SL7 and this car pulled out and I had to lock up the brakes, and I just slid. I'm just sliding towards the car, and I'm like, this is not good. With rim brakes, you got better modulation. Disc brakes is on, off with a skinny tyre. With a mountain bike tyre, you got good modulation. You can really just... But with a road race tyre, that's the issue, road race tyre, man. Well, I wouldn't use rim brakes on my motorbike. Me either, because look how fat your tyre is. The skinnier the tyre, the less powerful the brakes have to be. Otherwise, you're braking traction too easy. Skinny tyre equals less traction and braking force. Or let's ride fat tyres in. Okay, that's called a gravel bike. We're in road race territory here. Rim brakes are sufficient. Prove me otherwise.